Hello, from this side is Body Fix by Adam, and today with us is a special guest, Laura Fit Flex.
Hello.
Today we're gonna check what kind of muscle imbalance, what kind of problem we have in the body. You told me that you have problem and pain with the upper traps, so mostly pressure you have here, yes?
Exactly.
That's the main problem. So we're gonna check where this problem is coming from to fix the whole body. Okay, so first visual scan, we're gonna check how is the feet. So what I can tell already in here, we have a flat foot slightly, yes, and inwards with the, so a little bit valgus with our knees. In here, we're going to check what kind of, if the line is straight. So the ankle, knees, hips, shoulder, slightly shoulder is rounded, what we can tell, slightly rounded forward. Okay, and then the bones what we have on the back with the pelvis, if the two bones in here are straight and together, yeah? So we have one and another one. So what I already checked before, one in here is lower than the other one, so pelvis is slightly, yes, directed to the right. So whenever we're stepping, we're lifting weights, we have more pressure coming on the right side of the hip. And then our pressure is coming to that shoulder, yeah? So whenever we're gonna check in here, one, another one, so that's in, so there is a tightness in here, yeah, which you can feel.
Especially on the back.
Especially on that side. So then very important is as well to check for me how the scapula are placed. If our shoulder blades and scapula are placed in the proper area. Yeah, so whenever we're gonna lift the shoulder in, one, okay, another one, position here. If they are rotating the same way, yes, and then and we go back, down, 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 coming, closing, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more time, back, okay. Now hold it for me, and do not let me push down, yeah? Here you go, 3, 2, 1, hold, go, so there is no strength in here, yeah? Okay, but this way, do not let me push forward, yeah? 1, 2, 3, yes, okay. So in here is strength on the back, yeah? Let's see, other way, 1, 2, yeah, this one is slightly worse, yeah? Other one, here, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, this one, much weaker, yeah? Than the other one, in, and that one, this way, go. Okay. Yeah, so what I can tell already, so whenever we have a pressure in here from this hip coming, this shoulder is gonna be affected, it's gonna be more tense, and more problem with that, the area. So when we're lifting the shoulder over here, if I'm pressing, you feel pain here?
Yes.
Okay. Rotation with the shoulders, so this two over here. Okay, in here, external rotation is fine, I wouldn't say anything. The shoulders are laying nicely down. Eh? When we extend the shoulder, and if I'm gonna press in here with the scapula, then we have a little bit limitation. Yeah? So coming from the scapula, range of motion is a little bit restriction. So we are coming only here. So we're gonna check later on the road what we can fix with this. So that was there's left shoulder. Let's see right shoulder. Here is okay. He's okay. Here is okay. But as soon I'm gonna press in here and rotate the shoulder, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's the max. Yeah.
So painful this
Yeah.
and that.
Not the painful, but we are not able to reach down. Eh? But it's a little bit, but it's better. Yes, it's better. So like I said, this hip, so opposite hip, opposite shoulder, it's a problem. Eh? So this tape, muscle tape, is gonna be problematic. Yeah? So now we're gonna check the internal rotation. Yeah? So internal rotation, if I'm gonna press here, and that's in here, that's the maximum. Yeah? Which should be to the ground more. Yeah? So we have a little bit in here. Yes, that's area, a little bit main. And other side, this one is gonna be worse, 100%. Yes, that's in here, max. As you can feel it, yeah? So we're missing about 20 centimeters in here, but we have to work. Then, one leg is gonna be this one across, yes, all the way across, trying to touch. And now when we're touching in here, whenever we have, okay, shoulder length is okay. Yes, so from here, 1, 2, and then we're pressing. And then we're gonna add the rotation. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, if we are already in here from the hip, we have a tightness in here that is even more, 30 centimeters, yeah, missing. That's when we're gonna rotate. And if I'm pressing here on the hip, rotation. Where are you feeling? Pain? Yes. In here, that one?
Ow!
Okay, yes. That one. So then we have a problem in here with the hip rotators. Gluteus medius is overworking, overtight, yeah? Here as well, that's it, yeah? And in here. Okay, so that's we have to loosen up in here. The problem is coming from the hip to be able to solve the problem with the shoulder and upper chops. And other side. Do you play? Other side for me? 1, 2. Something crack already in the lower back, yeah? That's mean we got the discs on the lower back, they were also tight, yeah? Tension, yeah? So here is a better, yeah? I don't feel that much. A little bit here to work on, of course, yeah? That one, yeah. But in here that was a problem, so you had a little bit problem with the lower back, yeah? Tightness was here, yeah? Because in here the leg is laying nicely down, but still there was those muscles in here, connection with the lower back, they were tight. And from here we're gonna go check rotation again, internal rotation, that's missing, yeah? So the main problem, what I can notice already, why the upper chops are tight, because yes, in here there is a lack of internal rotation, which is causing problem with the, so the chest, upper chest is tight, yes, if I'm pressing it's a lot of pain, yes, front deltoid is very tight, tense, yeah, and probably biceps as well, yeah, so if I'm gonna check the connection with that, yes, another, yeah, is tight, so biceps, front deltoid, chest, connection with the chest, in here is very tight. And then also the tension was coming from the hip, so we had a muscle tape, yeah, which was causing it from the lower back as well. And serratus anterior most probably here, of course, yeah. There's another muscle responsibility for shoulder protraction and retraction. Yeah, it's tight, yeah. It's causing a lot of trouble here, yeah, as well, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start working with this one. I want to see. We're gonna first doing the breathing exercises to be able to release the tension from the upper body. The best method is to activate the diaphragm. So we need to check if the diaphragm actually and the breathing system is working properly. If the system, breathing system is gonna work properly, then it's gonna be much easier for us to loosen up the tension from the upper body, from the shoulders. So I want you to go, you're gonna breathe with the shoulders, you're gonna move 5 seconds up and you deep breathe in and exhale. So inhaling up, exhaling down. In the same time, lower back is pressed down. I want you to activate fully your core. Release in here. This one has to be loose. This one upper is loose, so not stress, not stress, not stress. And then I'm gonna press in here to activate the diaphragm, and you breathing in, you going maximum, yeah, as you can. There we go. One, what on the floor, keeping hands on the floor. There we go. Yes, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale down. That kind of treatment is helping us to loosen up the tightness from the shoulders, from upper body, release the tension as well, release the trigger points, much easier, more effective. As we know, the breathing is one of the most important components in our body. Poor posture is affecting breathing as well, so we need to correct the breathing first to be able to fix the posture as well. All is related together. And fixing breathing pattern first is gonna be less work for me and less painful for the client. There we go. And again. Already I can go more deeper in here. Yeah, that's the area where you feel pain, yeah? You see, like I say as well, pressure may come from the deep, from the down, yeah? So loosen up only, and we know that we have a problem with the upper chops. But if I would lose only upper chops, it would not fix the problem. We will only cure the problem, a little bit symptom. But if you want to solve the problem, we need to go very deep. So the lats and under the scapula, that's the area where we need to loosen up the tightness, yeah? The trigger points, to be able to solve it for longer term problem. Yeah, we go up, go, 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 and down. Okay, and after this exercise, breathing exercise, we can check if already we correct the length. As we can see, yes, it's much better. So only by the breathing we already loosen up the shoulder and improve the rotation. As you can see, it's so easy now, eh? Touching without pain. Eh? But even I didn't have to even press anything, eh? In the shoulder. What we're gonna do, of course, later. We have to press on the shoulder. And in here as well. Much nicer, yeah? And the length of the shoulder already is better as well. Here, no problem. And let's see other side. 1, 2, 3. Yes, a little bit pain, but it's touching the ground. 1, 2, 3. So now we have a next work to do. So we're gonna take the foam roller, lay down on the floor, and in here. The foam roller is down.
That's fine.
It's fine? Okay. So head is down. Okay. And we got the same thing, yeah? This one can be slightly higher. And in here, shoulder's gonna go all the way up and breathing, yeah? So thanks to this, that we have a foam roller in here, we can open up the shoulders and chest much more effective. Plus we have a nice in here mobilization on the back side and then around the scapula. Each time we're moving, yeah? So we go deep breathing, 5 seconds inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale down. Very good. There we go. 1. Yeah. Now I'm pressing in here on the lats to be able to increase the range of motion for the shoulder, and as well I'm trying to in here already feel where the trigger points around the scapular are to loosen up this tightness here and improve the shoulder blades function. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to remember if the scapula is not rotating properly because there is an over tension, a lot of trigger points are accumulated around the scapula, then we don't have this proper range of motion and rotation in the shoulders. So then each time when we're trying to get the movement with the shoulder, we need to compensate. There is another segment of compensation which is leading us to the later on and down on the pain and injury. So that's why it's very important to be able to release that tension from the scapula and shoulders. I know this is not always so easy and always it can be a little bit painful. 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming back.
Oh,
Yes, yeah. Go. You okay? Yeah, down.
still alive.
Yes, still alive. We can also go on the upper chest in here, very close to clavicle. This muscle starts as a nice connection, so fascia is connecting our muscles. Yes, connecting around the muscles, around the joints, and is running. So there is very often this problem is over tension. We need to release in here by the proper trigger points therapy, myofascial release. Then we can stretch properly. Okay, that's why first very important is always to activate our diaphragm to be able to breathe properly, because without the breathing we can try hard and we're not gonna solve anything. Breathing has a huge impact in our mobilization methods to be able to really release the stress and loosen up tightness from the muscles. One. So thanks to that kind of method we can also replace the position for the joints. So as we're working on the fascia, yes, and releasing the tightness, we are able to bring the proper position for our joints to be able to fix our posture and stand up upright straight away. Even after one session we can get the good results of doing, but then it depends on us that we need to keep on going with the corrective posture exercise to be able to hold that structure in place, because only strong muscle and proper position of our joints is going to help us to live our life pain-free and exercise routinely without hurting and preserving our joints. Yes, there we go down. Thanks to this position that we have client on the roller placed, the person, I can go much in here deeper inside the scapula and look for these points. And thanks only by this that we have a motion in here, so we have a medicine by movement, the therapy by movement, so we can actually by movement repair this fascia in here much more effective. So I'm improving the rotation by in here moving from side to side, so internal and external rotation, plus in here using in here the area for a point a little bit around the shoulders, yeah, from this tightness. That's why our scapula were not working correctly, and then we were overloading our traps. That was the main reason, yeah. So our lats were tight and front connection in here chest, yeah, which was pulling our shoulders forward.
Much better.
Yeah. See, even from the foam roller, yeah, you have a nice connection. And this is our right shoulder. You are right hand.
Yes.
Yes. So you use your shoulder for everything, like holding phone, yeah, being on Instagram, on Facebook, on the computer, driving car. Yeah. So then we killing our shoulder. Yeah? So many functions what we do wrong, yeah, during the day positions. So trying to as well focusing how we are, using our body for many functions. If we have a wrong habits, we need to try to change these habits, because that tension is gonna still coming back if we're not gonna change anything what we do during the day. If we're sitting wrong, yeah, for too long with the wrong position, watching our phone, yeah. Nowadays, yes, this is the main reason why we have so many problems and pain coming through. Yes.
I'm gonna hold in my both hands the phone from today.
So don't come back for this, yeah. And now we're moving, yeah, with the shoulder 1 and 2, yeah, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place it down, so this one is holding. And now we're gonna simulate a little bit muscle take, problem solving from the hip. Yeah? So deep breathing, and I want you to moving with the shoulder and looking behind the shoulder. Then you go deep breathing, breathe out. Yeah? Those small muscles in here, yeah? Hip rotators and gluteus medius. Yeah, they have connection here. They are around the joint, hip capsule. They have connection here to the lower back, lumbar spine. Yeah, that create our muscle tape in here, coming through the body. So, if in here is a problem, guarantee that the shoulder is gonna be bringing tension each time we do squat, we do deadlift.
Actually, it's not so
It's
bad.
not that bad,
on the
like was at the
posterior
beginning,
side.
yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that
I
bad. Yeah.
still, what I feel, it's the TFL
Here.
more in the front,
Yeah.
which
That one. This one, eh? Hip flexor, you feel more, or no?
yeah,
This one?
TFL
Yeah.
here.
This one, eh? Here, eh? That one. Here. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. That one. Okay. Now we're gonna increase the rotation from the moment. And we deep breathing, breathe out. It's already less, yeah? Lower, much lower shoulder at the moment, yeah? Touching the ground, yeah? So you remember, it was like this. Now we have here, yeah? It's a little bit clicking still in here, yeah? So we have to work more on that one. Fun. So this is a joint by joint approach therapy, which is solving us the problem global way thinking. That if we have a problem with the shoulder, we're looking globally from the source of the pain which is coming from, from the bottom here, to be able to fix the whole structure in the body for the long term release. That is gonna make a huge impact on the way how we walk, how we run, how we exercise, to don't bring the tension coming from the bottom of the body, especially from the foot and then from the hips. That's why if our hips are not mobile enough, it's our round joint which is responsible for moving. If it's not mobile enough, then we're losing stability in other parts. Yeah, most common we're losing stability in the knees because they should be stable, and lower back. Yeah, so lower back has to be also bringing our responsibility, like holding our stabilization as well, pelvis. Okay, nice. Yeah, no pain. Yeah. Nice, we solve. So as soon as we loosen up the tightness from the hips and from the shoulders, we increase the range of motion and the shoulder rotation. Now we can go to the area where it was the causing problem. I want you to go 2 shoulders here, under one as well. I'm gonna compress in here, and your duty is going up with the shoulders all the way up and down, and you deep breathing going up and breathe out down. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Yeah. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. So those muscles are right above the scapula. So if the scapula is not functioning properly, there is a lot of tension. That this tension is accumulating all the way up. Unfortunately, this is how our body is constructed. Yeah, so then leading everything to the pain and stress is coming to the neck, and then we can have, or is leading as well later on, that we can have a headache and pain. Because all of the stress and tension is coming from that area to the neck and to the head later on. Now I want you to lay down on the side. So turn to the side for me, please. Okay, and we're gonna check how the shoulder is rotating in here, going up. Yeah, so from here I can press as well on the neck. So head is relaxing here, and then we're moving in here. So from one side I'm pressing in here on the scapular, other side I'm pressing in here right on the neck. Yes, upper traps. So I can feel it in here, how the tension is going through. Yeah? You release the tension by the movement and the trigger point therapy. Going through 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will see that each time more we're gonna do it, less clicking is coming. Yeah? 2, 3, deep breathing, go. Yes, you feel it is better, yeah? No? How is it?
I hear it.
Yeah? Yeah. Less clicking, yeah? Clicking, yeah? Yeah. Over.
I feel much better, and
Yeah.
even my
More relaxed,
posture
yeah? Open, yeah?
more open.
Take your shoulders up all the way. Yeah? Let's see if you have much better length in here. Less clicking in the shoulders. I hear that there was clicking here, yeah? When we moved like this, yeah? It was clicking here when I press, yeah? How is it here now? Holding, press, no, stop, yeah? Less.